Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, owning your own home is great, but maintaining it can be a drag and expensive. One big project is exterior painting. So today, a way to coat your house so that you can check this chore off the list for a very long time. Jay and Rick Mariano are the father and son owners of Rhino Shield. They have a maintenance-free coating for your house. It's not like paint, the kind you have to redo every, 2 to 3, 5 to 7 years, which is phenomenal. Great to see you guys.
Great to see you, Molly.
Okay, so let's just get right to it. Regular paint. What's in it?
A lot of water.
Really?
It's colored water, basically.
Okay.
Fillers with clay and vinyl, the stuff that chalks. When you rub up against it with your shirt, it comes off. It's mostly water. And
that's why it comes off so easily, right? Because how often, on average, are most people repainting their homes?
2 to 3 years, 3 to 5 years. That's what we're finding out there.
And it's a pain. It's an expensive job, and it's sort of inconvenient. So I think that's why people put it off and let their houses fall into sort of what looks like disrepair.
Well, no one wants workers and crews at their house working all the time, let alone having that same crew come back every few years. It's not fun. No one enjoys it.
So what's different about Rhino Shield? What's in you don't even say that it's paint. It's more like a coating, but what's in it that makes it different and lasts so much longer?
A lot of paints, and I have a sample here, and I don't think we can hear it, but if I snap that, it sounds like a potato chip.
Yeah, it does.
Okay?
It looks like a potato chip, too.
And Rhino Shield is thicker. It's about 10 to 13 times thicker than your ordinary paint. So more layers, more protection. But this coating, this ceramic coating, has 3M ceramics in it, which reflects 97% of the ultraviolet rays, makes it so it's maintenance free, meaning mold and mildew won't seep into it, but just on the surface, which a garden hose will clean it.
So how often then, if I get Rhino Shield coating, how often am I going to be doing that on the outside of my house?
We guarantee it for 25 years against peeling, chipping, flaking, cracking, all the stuff that your traditional paint does, we warranty it against it. And just one more caveat to that. Paint is about 70 to 80% water. Rhino Shield is 80% solids. You do the math.
Yeah, no wonder why it's so much thicker and lasts so much longer. So people are going to say the obvious question is they look at these beautiful examples of before and after is, does it cost a lot more than the paint that's 80% water?
Typically, our product, since it's a 25-year warranty, should be up there with the lifetime warranty vinyl sidings or sidings, correct?
Right.
All right. Well, Rhino Shield, the good news is Rhino Shield's not going to come in at a high siding price. We can't match painter's price. We're somewhere in the middle.
What about, so people are going to say, okay, so can you go over hardy plank? Can you go over wood? Because you're not re-siding. And what about brick?
Sure. You know what, and that's a good, if we can get a zoom in on this brick. We brought a brick sample, and what you can see over here is raw brick, our primer.
Oh, the primer's in the middle.
Which I'll show you in a second.
This looks just kind of matte because it's just the brick not finished. And this is your coating on it.
Yep, the primer that Rick will show you in a second, followed by our coating that comes in any color. So now the brick is protected, waterproofed, and it adds a modern look that you don't get otherwise.
Well, and you think about vinyl siding, this is the thing I care about is, okay, it maybe comes in 7 or 8 shades, most companies. You can do any color on the paint deck, on the paint wheel. You can make your house look any color in Rhino Shield.
And we can match any color too. If you have a specific color that you're just in love with, we can match anything. We tint everything in-house, and we put samples on before we start the job to make sure you're 100% comfortable with that color.
And Molly, you asked earlier what's the difference, and the big key thing is most people overlook the importance of a primer. This is Rhino Shield's primer.
And that's what you showed us was on the brick in the middle.
It dries clear, so what Rick has here is just a dried piece, but it's real stretchy.
It dries clear, it's stretchy, so with the expansion and contraction, with freezing temperatures that we have in the heat, it can absorb that kind of pressure.
You're seeing our guy spraying a primer right now on a wood-sided house.
Okay, I want to talk about that too, because the process is first you power wash, right? So you get all the dirt out, then you scrape and prep the house. Then what?
We do any prep, you're seeing a guy sanding the house right now, scraping all the loose paint off. We replace any rotten wood. We take care of any issues before we start the primer and top coat process. So we take care of everything. This is painless for the homeowners.
And it's incredible. I know too that you don't even have to be home while you're doing the painting. You can come and go still. It's not like you have to move out. This is a great offer that you have right now because the first 10 callers this morning will receive $1,000 off and 1 year same as cash financing. That's the offer that you're making, which is fantastic. But call now. They're starting to work because it's finally warm enough here in Wisconsin. The phone number 262-395-4602. Make sure you say that you saw Jay and Rick here on the Morning Blend. mkepaint.com is the website to visit for more. Great to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.